Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to the Dan Kostel Rec Center in Garfield Heights, Ohio. It's day number 2 of the CVCA Christmas Tournament, and we've got Game 1 ready to go for you this afternoon. The Clay Eagles are back after their victory on day 1, and they're going to face the NDCL Lions. Clay victorious against Normandy yesterday. NDCL came up short against Aurora. They're looking to break through into the win column this afternoon. Clay and NDCL live from the Dan Kostel Rec Center. There's the Clay Eagles. They're looking for another championship this season. They've picked up a championship earlier this year at the Miami Valley Freeze tournament, and they certainly are looking to make it 2 in a row today here at the Dan Kostel Rec Center. This is Tim Nichols, and you are tuned in to CVCA live stream. We will have all 3 games for you again today, beginning with this first initial game. Yesterday, here at the CVCA Christmas Tournament, it was a very active day, and these Clay Eagles soared with an 8-goal outburst against Normandy en route to an 8-1 victory, their 12th victory of the season. In the second game yesterday, Will Fiffner feasted with that silent P in front of his name. He feasted on with a hat trick yesterday afternoon. The defenseman scored his 31st, 32nd, and 33rd goals on the season. He got all 3 goals for his team in the victory against NDCL. And in that victory, Raquel Bailey boosts the Greenmen. She recorded her first high school victory in goal for the Aurora Greenmen, stopping 21 of 22 shots against the NDCL Lions. In the nightcap yesterday evening, Noah Chidima charmed. Chidima with a hat trick for CVCA and a beautiful goal on the final goal of the evening. That one gave the Royals their final margin of victory, 8-3 against Avon last night. 5 other CVCA players found the back of the net last evening. And the standings after day 1. The CVCA Christmas Tournament divided into 2 divisions. There is some crossover games that are happening, but this one today is not one of those. The North Division is made up of Clay, NDCL, and Normandy, and Clay out in front with the victory yesterday. Both NDCL and Normandy fell short in their games, so Clay 1-0. There'll be 3 games, and at the end of the 3 games, in 3 days, the winners of each division will face off in the championship. On the other side, a pair of teams have a victory, CVCA and Aurora, both 1-0. The Avon Eagles 0-1, and they'll look to try and right the ship later on this afternoon. Once again, we'll have all 3 games for you today, and we'll bring the schedule up. The CVCA Christmas Tourney schedule will have games across the board. 3 games today, 3 games tomorrow, and 3 games on Friday. The team's finishing their warm-ups on the ice right now, and in this game, Clay should be heavily favored against NDCL, which has a short bench already and lost a player yesterday afternoon when Robbie Moore exited the game with a game misconduct. We don't expect we will see Moore in action today. He wore number 16. For Clay, the Eagles from Oregon, Ohio, looking to continue their hot start on the season and cap off this 2023 portion of the 23-24 campaign with another tournament victory out of the Northwest Hockey Conference White Division. Yesterday, Xander Kurt, Ethan Van Hurst and company put a licking on the Normandy Invaders. And this afternoon, we expect to see potentially more of the same from Clay against NDCL, who's got a tall task in front of them tonight, or this afternoon rather. NDCL out of the Greater Cleveland High School Hockey League Blue South Division, more of a developmental division, and they are participating in this tournament. They have traditionally played CVCA in the Blue Division, although the Royals, winners of the Barron Cup 3 in Northeast Ohio here a year ago, moved up into the White Division. So NDCL, again, a participant in this tournament, and they are going to be tested this afternoon with head coach Keith Aboud giving them their final instruction on the far side. They are the home team this afternoon. The Eagles will skate as the away team for head coach E.J. LeMay. No anthems, no announcements in tournament format, so we're going to get started right away. The Eagles will take to the ice, and they'll skate left to right today wearing the yellow colors of the Clay Eagles on top. White numerals with the green outline, black bottoms. NDCL with their cream tops, NDCL blue colored bottoms and blue helmets. We're underway, and quickly into the offensive zone is Grady Minnick. Minnick into the corner. We'll head it up to the point. A slap shot fanned on. That shot was Xander Kirk. He tried to line one up and missed it. So the Eagles, rather the Lions, into the offensive zone, and they put a shot on goal quickly. That shot off the stick of Bryce Goling. Out to center ice, the Eagles clear, and collecting the puck is Luke Miller. Miller sends it up ice and into the zone. But that's where Kurt will collect the puck. Just underway, first half minute of action here from the Dan Kostel Rec Center. And Clay trying to build it out. Center ice, but intercepted by Colin Cranack. Cranack sends it up, but it's taken back away by Kurt. Angles it off the boards, and it's angled back and kept in at the right point by the Eagles. Shot is deflected and goes behind the net to the far corner. Taken away by one of the NDCL Lions, and they'll just poke the puck up the ice. Slowly it goes down, and they'll change. Icing is waved off, and Kurt will collect it. Minute 15 gone by. Long outlet pass from Kurt. Deflected, so they wave off icing. It was intended for Jake Tiggemare. Behind the net, the Lions come up with it and send it forward, but not out, kept in by Owen Seeger. Now behind the net, plenty of time, and you expect to see a lot of this today from these Clay Eagles. They're a talented bunch skating in and lining up for the slot shot wide off the stick of Jake Tiggemare. NDCL will try and clear. Back the other direction. And back out to center ice, collected by Gavin Minnick. Minnick cross-iced with defensive teammate, and it's sent in around the boards behind the net, collected in the near side corner by Luke Miller. Miller can't do much with it. It is taken away. Here comes a chance for the Eagles. Puck trickles behind the net. Another wraparound chance is poked away and down the ice. No icing. And so the Lions will change once again. And it gives time for the Eagles to set right back up and push up the ice. Intercepted, but unable to collect the puck is one of the Lions. Kurt has it back on his stick. Xander Kurt scored the first goal of the tournament yesterday afternoon, and here comes NDCL. We'll see if they can get a chance into the offensive zone. Sent around the boards by Ethan Emery. Far corner, Kurt sweeps it up and out to center ice, and here comes the Eagles on a break. Skating in, and shot save. Point blank shot by Grady Minnick. And a pat on the head for the NDCL goaltender. Here's Minnick coming in on the rush right into the blue paint. Anna Ademic is the goaltender for NDCL, and she did a good job there. Here comes Kurt. Puck is swept into the near side corner. He'll send it behind the net. Shot and a score. First goal today goes to Brady Cook. And the Eagles are on the board 3 minutes and 12 seconds into this contest. Here it is, into the corner it went. Xander Kurt collected it. He sent it to Cook, angled it off the back, and Cook skated right to the edge of the crease and put it behind Anna Ademic. 1-0 Eagles. We reset, and the puck is dropped back down. We're back underway. The Lions push it deep. And a turnover right in front. Chance, but slapped away. A chance for NDCL. Never got to the goal tender, however, and here comes a long shot down the ice for icing, and they'll bring it back. We'll take a look at that missed opportunity for NDCL once again. The puck was misplayed behind the goal, and Ethan Emery tried to get a stick on it, but just in the nick of time was Grady Minnick, who swept it away and protected his goaltender. Off the face-off, another shot, saved by Ademic. Up to the right point and sent in further, but now chopped out to center ice, and the Eagles will have to clear the zone. Right back in they go, however. Ethan Van Hurst skates in. Van Hurst toward the front of the net, and the puck trickles to the near side, and it's collected by Jake Tigemeyer. Tigemeyer directing traffic in the corner. Now with some pressure, still with it, leaves it for teammate. That's Van Hurst behind the net. And into the corner. Tigemeyer. Puck is sent up and kicked in and kept in. Snyder. And now still more pressure for these Eagles. Poked at and cleared out of the zone just for a moment. On the blade of Ethan Van Hurst. He'll skate in. Skates into the circle, shoots. And it goes out of play behind the net. We'll have a face-off and a stoppage with 10:09 to go, first period. It's the CVCA Christmas Tournament, day number 2. As you see the replay right there. Just underway. 3 more games this afternoon and this evening, and 2 more days beyond this. So plenty of hockey here at the Dan Kostel Rec Center. Encourage you to get on out here and take some in live, but if you can't, we're glad that you're with us on CVCA live stream. Off the face-off. The Lions win it, but cannot clear the zone, and it's dumped right back in the corner. Charlie Johnson chips it up. No one there to help him. And again, centering pass, shot, and a score. Brady Cook again. 2 quick goals for Cook, the senior. And a perfect feed, and Cook just buried it. 2-0. Eagles. You look at the 2 benches here, and NDCL with 5 players on their bench, in addition to the 6 that are on the ice. Full complement of skaters on the bench of the Clay Eagles. Here come the Lions with a chance. Poked away from Luke Miller. Miller sends it near the net. It's wide on the far side, rather. And quickly back on it is Luke Tigemeyer. Tigemeyer skates around 2 different Lions and pushes it up. He finds Minnick. Minnick into the corner. Plenty of free ice, and it's sent in deep by Xander Kurt behind the net. Tipped off the boards, but not out, and finally outside the zone and collected by Kurt. Kurt looks, he finds a teammate. It's Cook again. Check that, it's Luke Tigemeyer. Tigemeyer wearing 16, Cook 18. Backhanded shot saved by Ademic. Point blank, over the crossbar. Looking for the quick, natural hat trick was Brady Cook right there. At center ice. Chipped forward and into the zone. Emery was looking for Colin Cranack. Couldn't find him. Cranack now still pressuring. But the zone is gained once again by the Eagles from Clay. Up to the left point. Kurt has it. Kurt winds up and fires. Saved by Ademic. The senior goaltender for these NDCL Lions. Back underway, shot and a score. As we return to action, the Eagles get another one. And we'll see who has it this time. 55. It's Jake Tiggemeyer. 3 quick goals in the first half of the first period. And a workmanlike performance happening right now by the Clay Eagles. More pressure for the Eagles. Shot, and this time Ademic saves it. She has been under fire all afternoon. All the Lions can do just to clear the puck and get a quick respite and a breather. The Eagles, speedy. Here comes a chance to gain the zone. Patrick O'Brien out on the ice. Well, right back come the Eagles with nary a Lion to try and check them. Puck battle behind the net. Centered in front. Shot knocked down and unable to clear it out. And now the Lions can. But right back it comes in. Van Hurst sends a shot wide and out of play. A stoppage with 7:06 to go in the first period. Furious pressure by these Clay Eagles. And we were saying before, just 5 on the bench for the Lions today. As we count up the yellow hats on the Eagles bench. They have double the allotment, a full 10 on the bench for the Eagles. Bodies flying. Puck trickling into the zone. And again, a shot and a save by Ademic. This time, Xander Kurt peppered her. Out on the ice comes Ethan Emery. And the puck is cleared down the ice. No icing. A rare touch for the netminder from the Eagles. Kurt brings it in. Collected by Cook. Cook skates to his left. Pushed off the puck. And out to center ice. But 1-on-4. Luke Miller tumbles to the ground. And he gets a chance. Saved by the goaltender from Clay. And it may be Braden Cowell in goal. We're trying to get a number. Again, no pregame announcements of the starting lineup. And Cowell, if it is him, has had his back turned to us in the perch here at the Dan Kostel Rec Center for the entire game. And he's not been too active, obviously. Here's another shot and deflected up and out of play by Anna Ademic. But it did appear, back to the goaltending situation for the Clay Eagles, that it was Braden Cowell at 8, and he does finally turn his back to us, and we have confirmed that Braden Cowell is in goal. And he came into this tournament with a 100% save percentage, which is pretty impressive. But not much action for Cowell. 14 out of 14 on the season. The Clay Eagles do carry 3 goaltenders. So Cowell getting the start today for the Eagles, who win the faceoff. Up 3-0. Sean Beaver sends it down low. Can't keep it in, and back into the defensive zone where quickly on the puck is Jake Tiggemeyer. Tiggemeyer up ice, finds Braylon Snyder, and now Minnick in the corner. The Eagles controlling, up to the point. A shot and a save by Ademic off of the stick of Sean Beavers. Centering pass in front, trickles toward the net, chopped at by Braylon Snyder, and now into the corner. Swept behind the net, but onto the stick of Grady Minnick. He loses it, but it's kept in at the point by Tiggemare. Jake will skate behind the net. Centers, and up to the point again. The Eagles keep it in, but it's finally taken away, and the Lions will skate down and try and get a rare offensive chance into the zone. Ethan Emery, centering pass, and it's knocked away by Cowell. Out to center ice. A rare moment of control for the Lions. Up ice, nice pass, and into the zone with a chance. And fanning on the shot was Emery. And he shakes his head. Didn't even realize the puck was right near him as it rebounded there. Still controlled, no one there though. It's to take the centering pass. Emery will dump it in deep. Colin Kranak sweeps it behind the net. Bryce Goling chases after it. A player falls down for the Eagles in the most offensive zone pressure that the Lions have had in the entire game. Kranak battles for it in the corner and finally is dispossessed, and here comes the Eagles. With some speed, Grady Minnick into the offensive zone. Deking, shooting, wide of the net. Down to 3.5 to go. First period. Another point-blank chance, going to be a backhanded shot, and a goal. 4-0 now, as the Eagles put another one on the board. Here's that replay, and it's that man again, number 10, Grady Minnick. 4-0 play. 3:21 to go, first period. You're tuned into the CVCA Christmas Tournament. Day 2, Game 1, and the Clay Eagles taking care of business here early. We reset and restart. Dumped in by NDCL, but knocked down and sent forward. Clara Sturger, mentioned her name a lot yesterday. A very fundamentally sound defenseman for the NDCL Lions as they clear the zone for a moment. And again, in comes Ethan Van Hurst skating toward the net. Anna Ademic covers it initially. It was loose and knocked to the far side corner. Teams battle on the far side boards. Chipped up and out. And it will go all the way down, and Cowell will have to play it. He'll stop it. A quick pass to number 13, Gavin Minnick. Long pass intercepted at center ice. And into the zone comes Sturger. Sturger into the corner. She'll chip it to the far side, but no one there to collect it for her. Poke checked away from one of the Eagles, and the Lions counter. 2-on-2 with some room. Poke checked away, and the threat averted. That was Ethan Emery. Xander Kurt winds up, skates in. Kurt shoots it. It's chipped up and over the net from point-blank range once again. 4-0, down to 1:30 to go in the first period. Another close-in shot is pushed aside. Sent forward again. And Ademic will jump on that one. And the clock will stop with 1:20 to go. Unofficially shots 12-4 right now in favor of the Eagles, and the score also in their favor at 4-0. They drop the puck down, collected by the Lions. Angled up off the boards and off the referee and right to Cowell. So the Lions playing some pinball and playing it very well to avoid icing. And all it does is delay the next rush. Kurt behind the net, sweeps it to the near side boards. A couple of Lions converge, and they come out with it. Sturger will gain the zone. She's going to skate in. We'll have poke checked away. She gets a backhanded shot off. Good effort in front. And it's chipped up and forward into the offensive zone. That shot is deflected into the near side corner. 28 seconds to go in the first period. And the Lions clear it again. Xander Kurt rushes forward again with 15. He shoots, and a save by Ademic. Kurt, uninhibited into the offensive zone, put a shot on goal. Okay, and here comes a chance for NDCL at the buzzer almost, and a great save by Cowell. But the buzzer sounds, and Cowell puts a highlight up for himself here right at the end. The best chance of the afternoon for NDCL. Emery tried to get the Lions on the board, but could not, and we reached the end of the first period. The score is Clay 4 and NDCL nothing. As we reach the first intermission break, we're going to pause now for a message from Cuyahoga Valley Christian Academy. And welcome back to the Dan Kostel Rec Center. It is 4-0, not 8-4, 4-0 here at the first intermission. We're again having some technical difficulties with our OCR technology on that 0, and so it's going back and forth, so we'll take that off the screen, but it's corrected itself. It's now 0 again. So 4-0, the intermission score. Not 8-4 as it was showing just a moment ago. Again, we're using OCR, optical character recognition technology, to bring you the graphics on the scoreboard. And depending on the light in the arena, sometimes a 0 is recognized as an 8. And I'm sure NDCL would love to have 8, but they do not. The Lions just with 0 as they were peppered in that first period by Clay, much as we expected might occur given the strength of the Clay team and the limited resources of the NDCL team here today. But Anna Ademic playing well in goal as best she can, as the defense in front of her is just challenged with the outstanding Clay Eagles squad, which certainly looks just as good as they did a day ago, and out to a 12-1 record at the start of this season. So you are tuned in to CVCA live streams coverage of the CVCA Christmas tournament. We've got a couple of additional games this afternoon and this evening. Later on today, in the next game, the Aurora Greenmen will take on the Avon Eagles, and in the nightcap tonight, CVCA will take on Normandy. Once again, as we've reached the first intermission, we'll give you an update on the schedule coming up. As we look ahead to tomorrow, Normandy and NDCL will do battle head-to-head. These Lions, after facing Aurora in Game 1 and Clay in Game 2, will certainly be looking to get a bit of a breather in a team that is a fellow Blue Division team here in Northeast Ohio in the Normandy Invaders. Tomorrow, Clay and Avon will match up, and you'll see these Eagles take on the Eagles from Avon. We can guarantee that the Eagles will win that game, and then CVCA and Aurora at 7 o'clock. On Saturday, 3 more games, a 5th place game, a 3rd place game, and a championship game. As we are at the intermission break right now, we're going to pause for a few moments. There's 4 minutes and 15 seconds on the intermission clock that it counts down. We're going to be back with you in about 3 minutes to get ready for second period action. Welcome back to the Dan Kostel Rec Center. Day 2 of the CVCA Christmas Tournament. The CVCA live stream crew is with you, and we are getting ready for second period action. The Clay Eagles leading the NDCL Lions 4-0. 15 minutes back up on the clock. Eagles will go right to left. Lions left to right in this second period. And they drop the puck down. We're back underway, and quickly Ethan Emery is into the offensive zone. It's dumped down low. Behind the net, Charlie Johnson tries to get it, but loses the puck, and here come the Eagles once again. Ethan Van Hurst was met at the blue line, and the puck is loose and sent forward. Johnson will skate it out, and it's pushed forward. This is going to be icing against NDCL. 4 first period goals for the Eagles, and they are out to a 4-0 lead. As we get ready for a face-off in the defensive zone of NDCL. Shot wide. And the Eagles controlling. NDCL tries to clear it out, and they do to center ice. Right back in comes Van Hurst, centering pass. Misses its target, and the Lions able to clear it out to center ice once again. Just a minute into this second period. 4-0. Shot and a save in front by Anna Ademic. Xander Kurt peppered her with that one. Face off to Ademic's right. Stepping in is Noah Schatt. Check that, it was Jace Leathers. Noah Schatt was in goal yesterday for these Eagles. And it would be a surprise to see him stepping in to take a face-off against anyone, including NDCL. Lions push the puck forward but cannot control, and the Eagles reset. Turnover, and it's dumped in deep by Charlie Johnson. Left over in the corner, centering pass, no one there in front of the goaltender, Cowell. And here come the Eagles once again. They cannot get through the zone for the moment, but now they do, back into the offensive zone. Lions controlling. Emery pushes it forward. Johnson will skate after it in the corner. Angles it off the boards, but no one there but another of the Clay Eagles. Cross ice pass, and into the zone comes Clay. Skating forward. Minnick behind the net, leaves it, intercepted. And the Lions will try and break out. Kranak gains the zone, but on the far side, just a little bit eager was Luke Miller, offside. 12:19 to go here in period number 2. 4-0 the score. The Clay Eagles with a commanding lead. Puck dropped down, is swept in, right into the waiting blade of one of the Eagles. Bryce Goling collects it. He'll dump it in deep. Here comes Clay once again for another chance. Ethan Van Hurst cannot find the net. A little off target on that attempt. And once again, for just a moment, the zone is cleared. But right back in it comes. Swept down by Aiden Nowicki. Up to the right point. And a shot. Glove down and off the post. Ademic getting up to her once again. The post, her best friend right there. It would have been another goal for the Clay Eagles. Long outlet pass dumped in, and going for a spill was Sturger. Point blank, setting up, shot. Ademic on her knees, able to sweep that one away. Here comes a more conventional shot from the left point. Jake Tigemeyer delivered that one, and now right back in, and a shot and a score. Five 0 Clay, and here's the replay. Right to the edge of the net. We did not get the number. We apologize for those of you who played. Ended with a 5, so either Curtis Belly or Sean Beavers. We'll see if we can get a scoring decision on that and deliver that to you maybe during the break. Here's another chance right in front. And Ademic collects that one. 5-0 Clay. They drop the puck down, and the Eagles clear it. Bodies tumbling all over the place. A pair of Lions and one Eagle, and they all get up. The puck is attempted to be cleared down the ice. Xander Kurt plays it with a high stick. The whistle blows, and the referees will pause play for just a moment. Here's that goal scored once again. And it looks like it was Ethan Van Hurst who officially gets the goal. 93. So much for me thinking it ended with a 5. Ethan Van Hurst gets the last goal, the fifth goal today for the Eagles. It's 5-0. Just under 10 minutes to go here. Period number 2. In the offensive zone, and a shot toward the goal of Braden Cowell. Goes wide on the far side. Collected by Clay as they'll build out once again. 3-on-2 if they hurry into the offensive zone. 5-0 lead. Poke checked away, but got right back. Now it's 2-on-1. Crossing pass and unable to convert was number 44, Jace Leathers. He was sitting on the doorstep and ready to put another one in the back of the net. It did not materialize. And now the Lions sweep it in behind the net of Cowell to the near side boards. Owen Seeger trying to dig it out. One of the Lions goes crawling to the ground, as does an Eagle. That was Gavin Minnick for the Eagles who took the spill. Headed the other direction. Luke Miller into the offensive zone. Passes. Might have been better served to try and put a shot on goal. Nice back check from NDCL. Delayed offsides. It comes to Ademic and bounces forward. So with a rare amount of time, NDCL trying to clear the puck. Up ice it comes and into the offensive zone. Johnson to Kranak. Shot by Emery is up off the glass behind the goal of Cowell. And now speeding back the other direction are the Eagles once again. A shot and a score. Ethan Van Hurst says, let's make it a running clock. He gets the 6th of the day for the Eagles. 7:58 to go here in the second period. And with a 6-goal differential, the clock will now run. Here's Van Hurst again, and that is not fast motion. That is Van Hurst, full speed. Getting another one for the Clay Eagles. Back underway, 6-0, 7:50 to go, and a running clock here in the second period. Tipped away, a shot, save, second shot wide. So Cowell with a rare save opportunity, and he stood up to the task. The Eagles will break out once again. And there's Van Hurst again with speed. He'll shoot. This time it's knocked down. He'll navigate to his knees and collect it once again. Go right to the front of the net. It goes out to the point. Shot in wide off the blade of Sean Beavers. And the Lions will ice it. Ethan Van Hurst may be the fastest guy in Garfield Heights. He's certainly the fastest guy in Garfield Heights on skates at the moment, which is a lot of qualifiers, but it just says he's fast. You get a full view of it today. The junior from Clay. And off the face-off, they wave off the icing. Cowell stops it behind his net. A long outlet pass right back into the offensive zone. Poke checked away by Sturger. Clara gets it back. Flips it back, but take it away. Shot and a save, a second save. Anna Ademic. A fantastic save by Ademic off the blade of Jake Joldrickson. He had not one, but two chances. And Ademic up to the task there. Unofficially 23-5 shots on goal. Gavin Minnick behind the net with pressure from Miller. Minnick still stick handling, tries to center, intercepted, sent up but not out. And finally trickling forward. Back with it. Snyder. He loses it, and the Lions send it in behind the net of Cowell. But quickly collected once again by the Eagles. Long pass, too far for Snyder. And once again, the Lions ice it. With the running clock, it's a strategy the Lions can use to try and hold down the opportunities. 4:55 and counting here in the second period. Face off to Ademic's left. Swept up and controlled by the Lions. A long shot goes wide from Kranak. It's swept up to the near side. And Sturger chips it forward. Winding down to 4 minutes. Brady Cook had 2 goals early. That pass intended for Jason Leathers. Tried to get a shot off but could not get it on net. And the other direction comes Luke Miller into the offensive zone. Miller has it poke checked away. Cook. Evades a check and delivers a check. Up ice to Miller. Sends it forward. Looking for Bryce Goling. Too far for him. And back come the Eagles. And swept down the ice. And they wave off icing again as the puck trickles behind the end line. Far side, Emery waits. Does not attack the puck. That puck is launched and lofted down the ice for an icing call against Clay. So looking ahead again at the schedule for the rest of the week. As we got a replay right here. Take a look at that schedule. Tomorrow, Clay versus Avon, and you've got to expect they'll be favored again and be looking for a spot in the championship on Saturday night at 7 o'clock. Shot and a save, glove down by Cowell. Just the 6th shot of the day, I believe, for the Lions. As Cowell gloves it down right there. Looked like a first baseman. That was pushed toward the net. Save again by Cowell. Centered in front, shot! And this one goes wide. So the Lions, with perhaps their best opportunity of the period, they had a breakaway in the final seconds of the first period that Cowell stymied. Chase Loans on the ice. Had it for a moment. It's pushed in deep. Van Hurst chases after it, delivers a check. Up ice it comes. Loans has it in the circle. Dishes. Poke checked away from Aiden Nowicki. Nowicki tries to get it back, and it's kept in at the slot. Shot. Ademic knocks it down, loose in front, and swept to the near side corner. Pushed up, but not out. Another shot. Ademic gloves that one down as Sean Beaver sent the puck toward the net, hoping that it had eyes. It only had eyes to get to the glove of Ademic and not by her. A minute to go here in the second period with the running clock. And they drop the puck down once again. Big body check by Bryce Goling. Icing is the call. And Charlie Johnson picks himself up. Clock runs down under 40 seconds. Face off to the right of Ademic. Drop down. Controlled by Kranak. Swings and misses. Dumps it forward. Just trying to chop it into the offensive zone and see what happens. One-on-one. Ethan Emery couldn't get to the front of the net. The puck goes to the corner. 7 seconds left. And some extracurriculars happening in the corner between Emery. And we'll see if we can get a number from the Eagles, but the buzzer has sounded, and that was Xander Kurt and Ethan Emery. Both giving a little. And right now the Clay Eagles are giving a lot. They lead 6-0 at the end of 2 periods of play. So we'll go to the locker room with both teams and we'll move to the second intermission as you see the score. Clay Eagles 6 and the NDCL Lions 0. So we've reached the start of the second intermission. We're going to pause again for another message from Cuyahoga Valley Christian Academy.
My name is Natalie Murphy, and I teach students science.
My name is James Thomas Talbert. I'm a Bible teacher here at CVCA.
My name is Adam Armstrong.
Fred McBaron.
My name is David Ramey.
My name is Jacob Pyland, and I teach students theology.
My name is Kate Matthews.
My name is Lisa Spodnik, and I teach 8th grade students English.
My name is Lauren O'Brien.
Soy la señora Sherima y soy profesora de español aquí en CVCA.
My name is Meredith Reardon, and I teach students English.
My name is Paul McClevich, and I teach students math.
My name is Regina Picari, and I teach students about God through the discipline of science.
My name's Rick Lyons, and I teach students anatomy and physiology.
I teach students Mandarin Chinese.
My name is Zach Churchill, and I teach students the Word of God.
My name is Caleb Ernesti, and I teach students Bible at CVCA.
Being at CVCA is so important because I get to spend time with students and point them to Christ. And the ability to watch students grow in their faith is a reward that surpasses anything that I could have imagined.
Getting to be a part of their lives reminds me of the teachers that were a part of my life when I went to school here. So I love just getting to walk through that journey with them.
I love to see students realize that whatever background they come from, whatever choices they've made in life, that they're lovable.
I love the light bulb moments for students when they get it. I love that as a student myself, and I love to help students have those moments.
My students are an inspiration to me. I love reading their writings, seeing their thoughts, learning from their wisdom and insights. They're a blessing and a joy.
I'm a teacher because I understand that the high school years are some of the most important and formative years in our lives, and I want to be here to help students create a theological bridge between word and world, and to help them create a Christian worldview so that the lens by which they see the world is the lens of the gospel.
In the classroom, I want what I believe to come through in an authentic and passionate way, because I think when teachers have an excitement about their relationship with Jesus, it spills over into the classroom and into the lives of students, and they can understand that Christianity is not a religion, but it's founded on a relationship with Christ.
My belief is the more they know about God, the easier it's going to be for them to fall in love with Him. And that's what I want for my students to do. I want for them to fall head over heels in love with God so that they aren't afraid to give their whole heart to Him, to continue their journey beyond 7th grade.
I do what I do because I love to see the smiles on the students. They energize me. They make my day happy.
I believe at CVCA we are equipping students with biblical foundations that will serve them well in their years beyond high school.
Being a teacher at CVCA is really unique because we're able to share the gospel within the curriculum that we're teaching.
I love watching students grow spiritually and discovering that they are infinitely loved by God. The passion of my life is helping students see themselves through God's eyes.
We're back here at the Dan Kostel Rec Center at the second intermission. The score, the Clay Eagles 6 and the NDCL Lions nothing. We're going to see if we can get a few replays lined up for you, and here they are. Early on, Brady Cook had a couple of goals. Saw one of them there. That was a nice goal by Jake Tigemeyer. Another goal coming up here. Backhanded shot by Brady Minnick again. And this one was Ethan Van Hurst, who picked up a loose puck behind the net and just skated right to the edge of the crease and dumped it in. Van Hurst again feeding in and beating Anna Ademic for his second. And once again, the Eagles with a commanding 6-0 lead. Third period action will come to you in about 5 minutes as the clock is winding down. It'll be a running clock to start the third period, and the Eagles looking to close this one out against the NDCL Lions. As we are at the second intermission, we'll take a look at the scoreboard from yesterday and what's ahead today. There it is. Yesterday, these Eagles defeated defeated Normandy 8-1 in the second game. These Lions fell to Aurora 3-1. Avon CVCA, that game finished 8-3, and we've got to put the scores in there for that game yesterday. But nevertheless, NDCL and Clay happening right now. Up next, Avon and Aurora, and then Normandy and CVCA, the nightcap this evening. And once again, the standings in this tournament. We'll bring those up for you. Here they are. There they are for you. Clay leading the North, and they're looking to go 2-0 and be on the verge of clinching a spot in the finals tomorrow, or the finals on Saturday night. NDCL and Normandy both winless so far. Normandy will get a chance to get on the win column, or in the win column later this evening against CVCA. On the other side of the bracket, CVCA and Aurora both 1-0. Avon looking for their first win, and so they'll get a chance later this afternoon as well. The winners of each side will play on Saturday night in the championship. 7 o'clock here at the Dan Kostel Rec Center. Clock winding down, about 3.5 minutes. We're going to take a break and pause right now. We'll be back with you in about 3 minutes as it's intermission time. Second intermission, the score, Clay Eagles 6 and NDCL nothing. Welcome back to the Dan Kostel Rec Center and the CVCA Christmas Tournament. Coverage here on CVCA live stream. We're about ready to start the third period. Clay and NDCL with the Eagles leading by a score of 6-0. Clay has been dominating in this tournament so far. Yesterday against Normandy, victorious by a score of 8-1. Out in front today against NDCL, Notre Dame Cathedral Latin, by a score of 6-0. Still 15 minutes to go. And it looks like there have been penalties that were issued at the end of that first period, or rather that second period. We mentioned the extracurriculars. Xander Kirk is in the box, as is, I believe it was Ethan Emery. And the unique thing about the Dan Kostel Rec Center is that there's only one penalty box, so they get 2 minutes to start this second period, or this third period, to get acquainted with each other in the same penalty box. We are underway, 6-0, skating 5-on-5. And once again in the offensive zone of the Clay Eagles. Centering shot, lots of bodies in the way of that one. Blocked down, but shooting, and out of play it goes. Over the net of Anna Ademic. Face off to the left of Ademic. They drop it down. It trickles toward her goal. Right there from point blank range. It goes over the net. Jack Joldrickson with an attempt. Push to the far side boards. And Joldrickson will retrieve it. He'll send it up to the left point. It's chipped at and diving. A nice effort right there to clear the puck out of the offensive zone for the moment by one of the Lions. And that Lion was Colin Cranack, who continues to pester Grady Minnick. It's collected by Braylon Snyder, who heads up ice and has it poke checked away and out of the zone. Icing waved off. It's cleared down the ice. 13-15 to go here in this contest. With some speed, Gavin Minnick again skates all the way toward the goal. The puck trickles to his right. Redirects to send it back around the boards. Shot in and a save by Ademic. Off the far side, Aiden Nowicki put that on net. Wraparound chance. Ethan Van Hurst looking for another one. All the way to the left point and misplayed and sent down. This will be icing against NDCL. 2 minutes and a whistle is what the penalties were, and they have expired. There was the whistle. Xander Kurt returns to his bench. And Ethan Emery skates right out to the face-off dot. She'll take a spot on the right wing side, and Cranack will take the draw. One back to the Lions, chipped up and not out. Glove down and pushed toward the goal by the Eagles, and finally knocked out. Or Clay resets. Angled pass too far and across the end line and icing against the Eagles. Clock running here in the third period. The Eagles well on their way to a second victory in the CVCA Christmas tournament. We'll see them again tomorrow afternoon. Face off on the right side of goaltender Braden Cowell, who's not been called upon to make many saves, but he's made a couple of good ones this afternoon. Puck is dropped down and controlled by the Eagles. With speed up the ice, it's Van Hurst skates all alone right in. Tries to dangle and a save by Ademic. A nice job right there to stop Ethan Van Hurst. And the Lions chip it up and out. Wait, again, icing waved off. Johnson takes a big shot into the boards. Xander Kurt draws the attention of four different NDCL Lions, and again gets tangled up with one of the Lions. Meanwhile, a shot goes wide of the net. Kurt's a good player, and he's much better than many, if not all, of these Lions. The shot where Cowell has to make a save. Second shot on the doorstep, and he covers it up. So Kurt got into some altercation, or an altercation with Emery at the end of the second period, and found himself again with the attention of four Lions. And he heads to the bench. Face off one back, sent around the boards by Owen Seeger. Luke Tiggemeyer back around to the other side, and he's going to get it right back. On the near side boards, Tiggemeyer skates behind his end line, dishes to the far side. Up ice it comes, and into the offensive zone. Another shot, Ademic knocks that one down and covers with 9:52 to go. Back to live action, waiting the face-off to the right of Anna Ademic. Jason Leathers takes the draw. One back though to the Lions, who turn it right over. A shot high and into the netting, and we'll do it once more. Ademic down on one knee as we see the replay right now. She's gotten a workout. And they have to retrieve the puck from the netting. They do. Getting a hand from some of the fans that are lined up behind the far goal at the end of the ice. Back to live action. The Eagles dump it down low. Jake Tiggemeyer with a shot. It's pushed aside to the far side boards. Swept up and out. Unable to keep it in. It was the left winger, or the left defenseman for Clay. With you after a brief issue with the headset. Clock still winding down, running clock here at 6-0. Clay Eagles leading the NDCL Lions. A shot and a save by Ademic. Rebound shot goes wide and she covers it anyway for another stoppage. You see the replay right here. Kurt sent another one on goal. When pushed up to the left point, Kurt fires it in. It's knocked down in front. Still loose. And shot in wide off the side of the net. Big hit behind the net. In front, point blank. Shot knocked down in front before it got to Ademic. And shot down on goal. Saved by Cowell on a shot from beyond the blue line. Poke checked away from Kurt, but he gets it right back and delivers a massive hit, and he's going to go into the box. This time Colin Kranak absorbed that one, and the call is going to be interference on Kurt. So a power play for the NDCL Lions coming up, first of the afternoon. Xander Kurt in the box. And again, the discussion ensuing between Kurt and the referee on why that call was made. We'll get back underway. The Lions try and win the faceoff back. It's dumped down low. Up to the point, shot, score! A power play goal by Robbie Moore. And a huge cheer from the side of the NDCL Lions. Here's the replay. It was sent up, and Moore got it, fired, and found the back of the net. He gets a power play goal, and the Lions are on the board 6-1. And with that goal, and the goal differential being reduced below 6 goals, we'll go back to normal timing and scoring. No longer a running clock. So we resume play with 6:06 remaining. And Tiggemeyer, Jake Tiggemeyer, into the offensive zone. Has it poke checked away. Puck is loose in front. Sent forward. And now a chance. Johnson skates in. He shoots. And a save with the glove by Cowell. So Johnson got free, a rare opportunity with open ice for the Lions. But Cowell tracked it all the way. And there's 5:43 to go as we resume. Face off to the right of Cowell. Drop down, and Kranak cannot control it. It's chopped off the boards. And here comes another chance and another save by Ademic. This time she had Grady Minnick skating in on her. It's sent all the way down the ice. This will be icing against NDCL with 5:26 to go. So Charlie Johnson averts the shutout. For the Lions. And they are playing for pride. Pretty much the result not much in doubt at all here. And that's exactly what we expect from a group of Lions, a pride as it were. Here's a loose puck. Poked back by Jake Tiggemeyer. Controlled by 18. That's Cook. He shoots. It's wide. Still looking for that hat trick. Shot up and angled. It's going to have to be played by Cowell. So no icing with 4:54 to go. Kranak dispossesses the puck. And a shot. Cowell has to make another save. And we've got a player down behind the play. One of the Lions. He gets help up and good sportsmanship right there from two of the Clay Eagles. One of those was number 18, Brady Cook. And I believe that was the goal scorer Johnson who took a hit behind the play, so we did not see it, but obviously he is laboring to get off the ice. But he gets off on his own power. And a penalty to Brady Cook. So another power play opportunity for NDCL. So obviously whatever happened behind the play caused Cook to have to sit in the box. And the Lions back on the power play. Loose in front. Clara Sturger with a shot. Knocked down in front. Sent back down low by Miller. Sharp angled shot, turned away and sent out to center ice. Sturger will chase it. And she's hooked down. No call. Into the corner it goes. Still 1:28 to go on the power play. The Eagles trying to control the puck and take time off the opportunity for NDCL. Sent forward, and now Sturger controls. She'll try and break out. 1-on-3 though, no help behind her, and it's poke checked away. Miller, cross ice. 1 minute to go on the power play, and they turn it over again. Minnick, cross ice to Kurt, and he lobs it forward into the rafters in a stoppage right here. You see it on the replay. Kurt from the blue line and just prior to the red line, lofted it high, and a low ceiling here at the Kostel Rec Center, which angles into each end of the rink. So if the puck gets too high in the air, oftentimes it'll hit those rafters. And so after a discussion, the face-off will happen in front of the bench. Sent in, played by Cowell. 41 seconds left, outletted and looking for and finding Minnick. Minnick skates in, angles, tries to wrap it around. Ademic is right there and stymies him on the shorthanded opportunity. Gavin Minnick. Serpentining to the goal. 3:13 to go. 31 seconds to go on the power play. And a pass forward, intercepted. And the Lions unable to control for much of this penalty time. 14 seconds left. Minnick controlling behind the net. Down a man, just skating around many of the Lions. Draws attention from 2 or 3 of them. And finally, NDCL breaks out, but the penalty time is up. A shot and a glove save with even strength from Colin Kranek. 2:39 to go. Back to full strength in the final 159 seconds of this one. 6-1, Clay leading NDCL. The only goal of the third period from NDCL. But the period is not over. The Eagles had 2 late goals yesterday against Normandy in the final 2 minutes. We'll see what these final 2 minutes bring. Cross-ice pass from Sturger, looking for a teammate. It's sent up and out to center ice. Chipped forward, turned over. 2:19 left. Diving is Sturger. He can't get it. Cook for the hat trick, shoots, and it's knocked down by Ademic. Sent up and not out. Kept in, but controlled by the Lions. This time they'll send it down, and Owen Seeger has to collect it. 2 minutes to go from the Dan Kostel Rec Center. Grady Minnick gains the zone. And he's tripped, and they're going to go on a power play once the next stoppage occurs. Delayed penalty, 6-on-5, and finally the whistle blows. A trip is the call. And the penalty box opens once again. And this time the power play opportunity will go to the Clay Eagles. In the box, Bryce Goling, number 6. 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 13 minutes, 20 seconds of the third period. So the Eagles 5-on-4. Taking the draw for them is Braylon Snyder. He wins it and sent back to the blue line. Shot and a score. Power play goal by Xander Kurt. Just 5 seconds into the penalty time. And Kurt is on the board once again. Another goal for the Eagles. Here's the replay from the blue line. He took 1 stride in, fired it, and beat Ademic. It's now 7-1. So back to a 6-goal lead, and the clock will resume the running clock format as it winds already down under a minute and a half to go. 7-1. Face-off drop down, and another chance for the Eagles. Cross ice. Loose and sent up. Blake Boothby tried to save it with his skate, but immediately it's brought back in. Grady Minnick reverses, and it's poked out. Here comes Kranek. Cannot control. Down under a minute. 54 seconds. Another rush. This is Kurt again. Kurt skates in, fires, misses the goal altogether off the backboards and sent down. And angling to the corner, icing with a running clock. We're down to 35 seconds to go. Perhaps time for one more face-off in the offensive zone for the Clay Eagles.